Hello and welcome back to the Angmar campaign. And something that I forgot to do on the previous episode is, because actually, hold on a second. Let's come down here. We're going to toggle Fog of War, because this is something that's quite fun to do, isn't it? You know, at this point in the campaign, just see how everyone else is doing in the world. And so, Harad, they've kind of encompassed... Who's actually at war down here? By the looks of it, Harad and Kand are at war. So they sided with the Blue Wizards. Yes, that's right. And Mordor have come... Interestingly, how have they managed that? But they're besieging Agandaur. Dol Amroth is holding true for now, although that may go awry sooner or later. How is Gondor doing? Well, Gondor are besieging the Black Gate, and they've got Celebrin. That's quite odd, but they might lose Cairandros. As long as they hold the river there, they'll be okay. And how's Rohan doing? That's pretty odd as well, to see Boldburg within their hands, but Ginyard not. And yeah, otherwise this is pretty standard. We can see, we won't go too far in that direction, but Dorwinion actually holding Rune at bay. Maybe even taking Winterian Iaur. And yeah, not too bad all in all. And then you've got Dol Guldur, by the looks of it, getting slightly beaten back by Dale and the Woodland Realm. And I'm not going to go over the other side of the mountains, but it is kind of as we already guessed. So the High Elves, of course, hold Linden. And Enedwaith and Dunland, they are at war with each other. So they're kind of having a bit of a tussle, and you've got Isengard down here even taking a bit of a piece of the pie. Right, but let's just end that. Oh, actually, we didn't look at the dwarves. Over here. So, let's, yeah, we've got to be very careful not to actually do any cheating. So, Skarn and Mirairon and Kirikatol, and then Erebor, and what's that? The Grey Foothills. That's Witherboard, I believe. Yep, so this is all held by the dwarves, and then you've got our allies in Gundabad there. And by the looks of it, the Vale of Anduin, they hold a significant chunk of the Vale of Anduin, but not all of it. As you can see, I think that's Mythelberg. That is held by the goblins. So there we have it. The Toggle Fog of War at the Barracks event. And other than that, I think we've kind of moved all of our units around. Yeah, because they were going to go and kill off Captain Berethor there. Now, this spy, actually, I think I'm just going to leave him there. Keep an eye on the High Elves there. We've got another spy over here, Athelwyn. He's probably just going to make sure, like, where are we going to go first? Are we going to take Bennas Drunen, or are we going to take Bruinost? That doesn't have a whole lot of units in there. This is probably the more difficult location to take. And it's probably better to take that, to be honest, because it's quite easy to attack an orc encampment such as that. But we have already moved all of our units. Yep, even the Witch King. Yep, he's going to go after Threlin. Right then, well, we are all up to speed. Let's see what occurs.
We must regroup.
Ah, well, do you remember when I said that? Oh, they probably wouldn't come and attack us. Well, guess what they've done? They have come and attacked us, and I've already withdrawn once, and they've come out with their entire forces, so we may lose our ballista. No, we've still got a decent chunk of it. Baggage train lost. So let's have a look at where's this guy. Magbeatha, yeah, he's retained 33 of that unit of ballista. So they're coming at us. That's very interesting. And I think they've even recruited some units in Cameth Brin. But we do have to kill this army off here. And we cannot actually auto-resolve that. So I'll probably do this off camera because it's such a nothingy battle.
There'll be no escaping us now.
Enemy camp enemy camp sacked. But now that army there of the High Elves, they do look like they kind of want to come and attack us. How about we just go in there? Is that going to give us an ambush? No. I don't particularly want to fight them now either. And if they were to besiege Imladris, then they'd be on the bridge, and we'd have a bridge battle, and we can't have that. So
As
we'll
you
go on
command.
the bridge there. Hopefully they go back up north and then, you know, go away. Dunlendings have attacked Bree. Oh, that's quite good, I guess, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, as long as we get a Numinas. Morholt got the Mason's Hall. Where's Morholt? Here we are. Here we are. Right, so what else do we need? We'd ideally get that. Then at least we'd get him to be free, and then, you know, those guys can leave. And it hasn't got too long before it actually upgrades into a town. Prisoners released, and end of turn report. We're not doing so well on the money. Actually, we're not doing that badly either.
An order.
So, Thralin's gone over there, but that's okay.
Too late for talk
We
now,
can
laddie.
actually handle that just fine. So,
We shall
what do you
slaughter
have?
them, my lord.
So they got 2 units of pikes. They've got a unit of scouts there. Do we need to bring these guys in? What are you?
Will, my lord.
We may as well.
By your
Go on then.
finish them.
And we'll do... Oh, we don't even need a night attack because he's already got max command. Right. One of only a handful of generals who can liken themselves to great generals such as Eonwe and Gothmog. High praise.
Show no mercy.
So this is the Witch King's first battle, and we are doing a lot of maneuvering because the enemy always likes to place themselves in very awkward positions, which makes it very, very... Oh, excuse me. Very, very annoying to fight against them. Where are... Oh, they're the scouts. Well, I'll tell you what, just all of you fire at them, because that way, you know, you're not going to be doing anything stupid. And, right, let's just send you in against those pikes. Against those pikes. And you guys just go in there. We do actually have some savages over here as well. We just so greatly outnumber what we're up against here today that it doesn't really matter. And so much so, let's just slow this down. What are you shooting at? You're shooting at the scouts. Now, obviously, it would be a really bad move to get the Witch King immediately killed in the first battle, but he is indeed the Witch King. That's what he looks like. In fact, yeah, so let's not send him in immediately up against pikes. They're suffering a little bit over there, but in comes the charge. Ooh, really going in there, aren't they? Now, they're not a very good charging cavalry, I suppose. But, I mean, no cavalry is particularly bad in charging, to be honest. Like, if you compare them to infantry, they're always going to be way, way better. But, yeah, we did get a little bit caught there. But I think he probably killed a fair amount there as well. So, what is happening over here? They're running. Right, go after them. And we're going to give... I think we've only got one charge of this Terror of the Witch King, so it's not fantastic. I think it reduces enemy morale, I'm fairly certain. So, right, let's get another charge in over here. And they're routing. Okay, well, that was a bit of an anticlimax, wasn't it? We'll get him to charge someone in just a moment. We'll just speed this up a little bit. Right, he's got all them. And we've got some pikes over here. We've got more over there, so let's go in there. And slow this down. Oh, they're routing. Oh, everyone's just routing. This isn't... Who's even fighting? Just those Firebird warriors? Okay. Right, well, this was such an anticlimax. I thought this was going to be more enjoyable to view and to play. Perhaps get some epic charges with the Witch King. I'd imagine, having played with the Witch King myself, he's going to have a buttload of hit points, so he's not going to be going down to anything anytime soon, especially nothing like this. And those are kind of like famous last words, though, I suppose. So let's get him out of there. I don't think anyone's fighting over here. No. Yeah, everyone's running. Right. 92%. Thank you very much. How many kills did he get? 85. Not like loads. Although that was still the most. It wasn't the best kind of battle for him, was it? And we shall kill them all. And with that, then, I mean, we're just going to keep on going. Because I think Threlin was the only real force over here. We don't want to take
Nothing
Ostgil
shall
on,
escape
as I've
your
already
notice in these
mentioned.
lands,
It's
my
not a
lord.
very good one to have.
Yes.
So we'll
As
just
you
go for
command.
Gahuzanar, or should we go for... Or we could go for Thorin's Halls. Well, we'll check it out with this spy here. Right, oh, there's Gahuzanar. I thought it was further down here. Anyway, well, Gahuzanar, I guess it is. And in there, you've got Clan Herald Nar. Oh, of course, because we already killed the previous factioner, so he is just a generic one. And let's come down this way. I can't see any armies, so it is literally just Threlin. Oh, but they will get that last stand stack at some point. But we're going to go for... I think we should just go for Thorin's Halls then. Although then, obviously, we would border the High Elves once more. No, well, we'll go for Gahuzanar, and then we'll aim to try and trigger the last stand script at some point around there. We're okay with... because it's easy just to have a bridge battle, and we can kind of negate...
Yes.
I don't know if that's actually something that we want. Well, anyway, we need more armor-piercing options on our front line, really, before we can fight them. And as we can see then, Bree, they're actually coming towards us, trying to retake their former capital. These guys here, they're not... They need to get sent back for retraining. Do we not have anywhere that can retrain wargs? Oh, we can get Barrowites there now. 1 every 50 turns. Where did they come out of? Did they come out of... Oh, okay, they come out of our Temple of Melkor. Presumably this will get more available. I don't know. 'Cause 50 turns seems like that's... You don't get very many of them, do you? Right, well, Drangu's on his way back over here anyway. So I think we'll be okay to hold off against... Yeah, certainly against them. They've got slightly better units there. But with Dunland attacking them, you know, they might be going for them. Who knows? They might take Mengelen, and then at that point we can take it, and that would be fantastic. Because we, of course, do want that region. And oh, we've already moved there. Right, so we've got 2,595 doll hairs to play with, and also today, then in the UK, it was the first day of the new season of the Premier League. Today is Saturday, or I suppose it is now Sunday. And football, by the way, for our American cousins, that's the one that you play with your feet, not the poor imitation of rugby. I'm joking. But we do call it American football. I believe Australians call it gridiron as well, because it looks like it. I don't know. So yeah, that's very exciting. I had my fantasy football league set up. We're in a bit of a league with, there's 14 of, like, including myself, between our friends. And last year I came 4th, I think, in the overall standings. So I'm hoping to improve on that. And I think the year before that, I can't remember, I was maybe 10th or something. I didn't really know how the game worked. But it's every year you get a chance to improve. Right, but what I think what we're trying to do is... Was it just to get the barracks here? But what we could do is get a warg camp. And then we can get the hillmen barracks there. Yeah, how is that 2,100 there? And then, is it cheaper here? Oh, it is. Interesting. Well, we'll get that. Maybe he's got some bonuses. Right, yeah, so then we can get at least minor wargs there. And perhaps we'll build that up then on the next turn. Do we have any units that have been trained? Because we do kind of need more to be pushed to the front lines. I think that's everything that we've got currently. Of course, we do have a very sizable force in here that can make it to Bree within a couple of turns' notice, and also defend this area. But I think that is kind of it for now. Did we have a... We had a... Oh, we had a mission to take Cameth Brin.
Yes.
Well, you just stay there. You just stay there for now. Right, end it. Edoras has been besieged. And... you know what? I actually don't care about Gondor or the good guys in this playthrough, because I'm, of course, on the evil side. So I've but usually that would be like, oh my word, Gondor, why are you so rubbish? And I did forget to move Macbeatha So Fahamgathol, he has marched down here. Are they recruiting any units? Not yet. I mean, of course, most of their units take about 2 turns to recruit anyway. So how about if you go there? Can you ambush there? Ambush there?
Yes.
No. Ambush there?
As you command.
Okay, well, you're going there, and then
Yes,
you're going to
my
go
lord.
there.
With
And if they attack
honor.
you, then, you know,
Yes.
I'd much rather defend
only
against a
address
force like
you
this, because
in
they've got a lot of
battle.
cavalry, and they've got a ballista, and we've got...
An order.
Oh, we do have some cavalry, actually. But mainly, it's much easier to defend in this kind of setup. So, Knock for a Claw got the Master Mason's Hall. Oh, and then we're going to get the roads there. We're just shy of that. Yes. And Bardi Don Yonak then. This got the barracks. And we have access to our finest units. But should we wait on that for a turn? Fahamgathol got a Temple of Melkor and Fueras got some dirt paths. That's good. I don't think we can get actual road. Oh, we can. Because that would really speed up our travels across this great plain.
Yes.
Right, but
An order.
obviously they cost a lot, and we won't
Move.
get a whole lot in return. So pop
Nothing
another
shall
watchtower
escape
there,
your notice in these lands, my
and
lord.
now just move on
Yes.
that. If Threlin wants to
Yes.
come down and fight us as well, that's totally fine. In fact,
An
I would
order.
welcome that. The Witch King wills it, and what have they got in Thorin's halls? Again, they've got nothing in there. They've got Clanlord Gore, who looks a lot like Thror from The Hobbit. In fact, he might, I don't know. And he's got Gabilgathol Guard. Yeah, they used to be like a hammer and shield. Now they're a sword and shield. So they're like, I mean, nothing makes them. I mean, they're okay. I mean, they're very good. I mean, they're actually better than anything that we have. But I preferred the armor piercing variant with the hammer, because now they're basically the same as Iron Guard, which is just a very solid heavy infantry unit. I mean, yeah, I mean, there's just no frills either to that unit. It's just like, here's a lot of defense, here's a lot of attack, and
Your
you
orders,
put it
my
into
lord.
combat and it does stuff. Do you have Night Sacker? You do. So we could. Oh, does this guy have? Does Ray have it?
I respect
Does our
you,
lad
my
Ray?
enemy.
Oh, we can't see. Ah. Well, that's a bit of a pity.
Yes, my lord.
But let's give this
We
a go
shall
anyway.
engage.
Oh, he does. Wait, are we still in Bree? We are. Okay, well let's just hold off on that then. I thought, oh, we've already marched out of Bree, so we're kind of screwed now. What do they have
It will
then?
be an
Oh, that's
honor
not that bad.
defeating you.
It's not that bad. It's actually, I mean, we could.
I will only address you in battle.
I mean, that army of Dunland might even come and attack him. Who knows? Like, just because we're not allied does not mean that they won't attack that army, because they just have a real hankering to go in there and fight anyway. But how much money are we making? So 6706. We can spend about 2.5 grand. 2.5 grand. So you're getting the wild camp. Right, what is in here that we still need? For 2.5. Well, you know, you could get... I mean, we could get the communal farming. Or we could get more wild camps. We got barracks coming over there. Nothing that absolutely requires our attention over here. For now. Right. Athelin, do you need anything? No, not really. I mean, you do. You really do. But I'm thinking. Let's just get. No. Do not get the wild camp here. It doesn't make any sense. We're already getting one there. So, just recruit all them and them. Wait, hang on. Did I just spend too much? I did. Well, what can we do without? I mean, we can do without them. Right, okay. Now we've still got enough money to the next turn get that. Because that's going to obviously speed up our movements around here, and it's going to give a lot of money. And it will pay itself off quite nicely. So that's what we're going to go for. And for now then, yeah, we've moved our key units. Let's go. Nazgul returned to Dol Guldur. Erebor is besieged. And Oh, and Dol Guldur is besieged. That's pretty
Yes.
odd to see. But Witch King then? Right, so you're going to go...
As you command.
Wait, where did our spy go? Let's bring him back over here. We do want to see we're not just going into a trap. Right, there we go.
Quietly.
And
order.
you could go... we could go on that bridge there, I suppose. I don't think Threlin would attack us, though, would he? So let's just go into those woods.
Yes.
Is that going to give us an ambush? Is that going to give us an ambush?
Move.
No. Well, that's rubbish. Clearly, ambushes don't work for me. Construction complete. Morvatarth. Got the meeting hall. So, are you going to be free now, good sir? You are. Now, you might actually get attacked by this army over here, but it is what it is.
Yes.
Right, so... we don't have any siege... Oh, no! Wait,
Your
hang on.
orders, my lord.
An
Yeah, well,
order.
let's put
Yes, my
that
lord.
in. Well, hang on. First, let's just bring you down.
We shall slaughter
And
them.
then
Your orders,
pop
my
that
Yes.
ballista in there. We hopefully have got enough of them
Moving
to actually
crush the enemy.
attack here. Gandalf the Grey. And they've got one Dunedain bodyguard. Right, well, let's see the end of the wizard, shall we?
Leave your mercy behind, men.
Now, obviously, we do want to attack this kind of settlement because it is really, really easy to do so. And they are just firing at us, so... Oh, they're not succeeding very well. Let's see if we get better shots at them. Oh, they're shooting at Skuld. I mean, it's better him than anyone else, I suppose. They do look really cool, though, don't they? With their upgraded look. I must say, I do like how they look. Oh, but we're not getting very good shots in here at all. Perhaps we just need to run them over here. I mean, obviously that's going to take some time, but it'll probably be worth it. Probably. We've got some Blade Masters. You go into loose formation now then. How's that gate doing? 27. And we do have four ballistae actual siege engines. So that is going to, you know, we're not getting impeded by that. Let's bring these guys in over here as well. We'll get them to throw their javelins at their high armored targets. So of course they've got the Dunedain bodyguards. What else do they have? They've got the Blade Masters, as I've already said. Let's have a look at what they look like, although many of you already know what they look like. I believe that is their upgraded look, or at least their first upgrade, because they've got those arm guards and they've got a bit of chainmail showing there. Then they've got some Cardolan riders, looking very fancy. We've seen them many times before. Then they've got Dunedain Wardens in their unupgraded version, I think. They look slightly different. And then Gandalf over here with his Dunedain cavalry.
We breach the enemy's wall.
And of course, just because you killed Gandalf the Grey doesn't mean that you've killed off Gandalf, because he does come back as Gandalf the White. But I think it takes about 15 turns before he comes back, and he comes back with one of the best. Certainly, if the player is you know, using the unit, I'd say they are perhaps the best cavalry unit, because they're absolutely astronomically good at charging. And I've forgotten what they're called now. Something of Illuminas, Knights of Illuminas, something like that. Oh, but they look like they're coming towards us. Right, just throw your javelins at them. Perhaps that will deter them. But yeah, so Gandalf the White does come, but he takes about... Well, he takes a few turns, so they're not... We're probably going to kill them off before that becomes a factor. Let's bring the Rudaur and... Rudaur Pikemen. I actually had a look, because in the previous episode, I wasn't sure what's like the plural of... Oh, jeez. Well, this isn't going so well. Skuld, can you not die? You're like... Oh, yeah, you'll be fine. We'll just send in the pikes and they'll be totally fine. Ballista come back. And you're still shooting over there. Probably not getting very many kills. No, not really. Pretty pathetic, really. Absolutely pathetic. I forgot what I was talking about. Yeah, so if you're from if you're an individual from Rhudaur, I think the proper word for it is a demimim. Demimim? Is that right? It sounds a bit wrong saying it. But for instance, if you're from England, you'll be English. So if you're from Rhudaur, you are Rhudaurim. And that's apparently what the proper word for that is. Right, so... Okay, yeah, now just go in there. They're still shooting at him. That's very interesting. That they do prioritise that. You're still firing in over there. I mean, we don't particularly care if they take loads of damage.
Very much in our favor.
Oh, that's kind of annoying. Just go after them. You're probably more than enough to take out whatever they've got. And you're just going to go right there. This is kind of annoying. I've just realised. So let's bring you guys round. We'll have to encircle them. Gandalf is going to have a lot of hit points. So he's going to take a while to go down. And I'm pretty sure they've even got a bonus against wargs. Or just all mounts. Oh, they don't. Oh, I thought they did. But they don't. So that's kind of good. Right, you just go in there then. You're getting shot at. It's not desirable. Send in the savages. Oh, down goes. I did say like, oh, Gandalf is going to take a while to kill, but we just immediately killed him right there and then. Now we don't have, if we see them coming towards us, we don't have a lot in the way of anti-cavalry here today, so I mean we've got thralls actually. Let's just send them in. I don't mind getting them killed off. Do you have anything else in the way of thralls? If I just oh, we've got another one here. Right, yeah, you go in. You go in as well. But yeah, the pikes are just going to crowd them out. We do not want Skuld getting killed, obviously. But these guys are going to take a really long time before they kill anything, because pikes tend to not have the highest of attacks. But they do have very good defense, so there is that. And especially if they're just going to fire at us from point-blank range. I mean, they're going to kill quite a lot of us, but, you know, it's free hits. We're getting free hits in there. Right, Thralls, you go in. Unborn, come over here to make sure they don't run away. And, yeah, because they're going to go in and kill the riders over there. Riders on the storm. I'm going to... You know, I just got a bit of a flashback from Need for Speed Underground 2 from way back in the day. What a game that was. I remember playing through that in at a sleepover one time. Well, not, we didn't play through the entire thing, but oh, maybe we did. I don't know. It was a good game. Right, so can you? This is why I speed battles up a lot, because I'm a bit of a zoomer, I guess. Then am I a zoomer? If I because I zoom. I'm probably more of a boomer now, I guess. I mean, it's a bit of a generational thing, I suppose. But I don't know. Right, so you're going in. We're going to just send in thralls. In fact, just go straight in. I hate how they're all, like, fragmented like this, because they just don't fight as well. Oh, Hoonborn, get in there. How are you getting shot at? Oh, and they've all been bloodied up. Hoonborn as well. I'm not going to send him into battle then. Right, well, yeah, actually, don't go into battle just yet. Yeah, because these Dunedain bodyguards are just firing at him, so... I mean, I could just put them in loose formation. I don't think that's going to be particularly useful. Skuld then... Yeah, because we can't send him into melee now, because we don't know how many... He might not have any hit points left, for all we know. So we'll bring in more savages. The thralls will do reasonably well. They're cheap as chips, so they're just going to be up against that. Let's send the savages in properly against them there. Get them proper in there and amongst it to make them stop firing at us. I do like the savages, and also for many of you, if you did or did not watch my video that went over the visual upgrades that units get from visiting a blacksmith, then you might not know that actually these guys are, this is their upgraded version, so they look a lot Well, also the pikes, as you can see here. They've both got this kind of chain cloak. I don't know what you call these. It's not really a chain cloak, is it? But they've got, like, plate on clothing. Gives a bit of flexibility for them, I'm sure, in the midst of the fighting. So it's very useful for that. But they look a lot more like the Landsmen and the Huskars then. There's kind of like a uniformity to that, which is fantastic in my opinion. I really like it. Right, let's speed this up a bit, because like we just got to wait for our units to run around. You no longer need to be in loose formation. Let's bring you all the way around over here, and we're just going to shoot some of these noobs in the back. So, before we send in... Oh, there goes the enemy general. Right, yeah, just shoot those in the back. Because, why not, eh? And let's use Serpent Elixir. Again, I can't remember what it does. Those, oh, they've got the Blade Masters over here. Oh, well, you get over here. I forgot about them. I thought this was already like a won battle. Right, you just stop firing for a moment while we send in the savages. And yeah, you guys just go in over there, and you guys go over there as well. Oh dear. Well, it's not the end of the world. It doesn't particularly matter. We're just going to keep on shooting these guys in the back though, so we can sacrifice the thralls. I do not care about them, because we're probably not going to be recruiting too many of them anymore. I mean, we probably will, to be honest, because our roster isn't that expansive. However, you know, our mainline units post Barracks event, they don't actually cost that much, I don't think. So it would be probably okay just to get loads of them.
Victory will be ours.
Yeah, I don't like how long this is taking, so let's just send you into battle. Although maybe not the best idea. You better not die. Oh, why did you have to be the first one in? Oh, you've been untouched. Right, let's slow this down, really get a view of this meat grinder. Dunedain Wardens there going down very quickly. Got whites to the left of them. Darkblades to the right, and here they are, stuck in the plaza with no one. I don't know where I was going with that. Right, so you're all fighting. It looks like we've crowded out those Blade Masters that were here. Where are they? Oh, there's 4 left. 4 left. Nice. Well, we could just speed this up then. As we wait for it to all go. Ooh, got a shimmy to the left. And down again. Excellent. It's always funny to watch pikes moving like that when you've got them on fast forward, because you don't necessarily see that. Otherwise, the thralls got actually completely wiped out, down to 0. And it's not too bad. And I actually kind of forgot that was Gandalf. He went down so soon. But that is Gandalf the Grey gone. And we are going to occupy the settlement. And these people now kneel before us, my lord. Right, so Milburn is there. He's got basically nothing in there, but we obviously can't auto-resolve that, because auto-resolve does not value hillmen. For some reason, they're just so good, though. They wouldn't think of how many battles we've won on the backs, or on the bodies, rather, of hillmen. I mean, basically every single one. Now, Captain Valpambarion, he's going back. And hopefully he never comes back. Although, I don't know. And we have been besieged in Bree. I'm thinking...
I respect you.
Do we just let them attack us? Might be interesting to have a proper siege battle in Bree, but... Equally, let's just send all these guys down. I don't want to move Afanazir out, because, yeah, he makes us quite a lot of money. So I'll leave him in there. But the rest of you, you're going down here. A bit risky. I don't like to send armies without a general, because particularly these guys, because they've got absolutely shoddy morale. Poor morale, rather. So, yeah, the Angmar infantry, they're average. Yeah, they're okay. So if we do send them into battle, we absolutely need to be, what's the word? Outnumbering our foe. Right, but... Oh, yeah, this is the next turn. I was like, oh, these turns are flying by. Right, pop that in. And that should be making us a lot of money. And then, you know, because this is such a large... It's not that large, I suppose. I mean, it's reasonably large. Like, particularly if we're moving in this kind of direction, or, I don't know. It's good. It's good to have that. And eventually we're going to have them everywhere. And, of course, Ossul and Breeland, or Weatherhills and Breeland, that's already got the trade route, which is the 3rd tier roads. We can't build that. That's only because it's kind of like a law feature, I guess, because of the east-west road. And, well, that is all of our money. Did we get these guys come in? Yes, we did. Right, well, let's pop that in there. So that's now, you know, in the replenishment. And they're going to be coming over here. Although I think maybe the archers will just stay back because they're not that useful against the dwarves. Like 5 missile attack, I don't know if that's even worth. Right, well, let's end the turn, see what happens. Right then. Well, Bree have already attacked us. That's very unusual. This is going to be a very, very difficult fight. Because actually, their general is better. They will beat our general Onchu in a 1-1 because they're effective against armor. But I think, I think Drangu will probably carry the day. Fingers crossed. We just need to make sure we kill off their generals or captains.
Muster your courage, men!
Right, well, here we are once again in Bree. Let's just have a look at... Where is this army? They're like over here. I don't think they've got any siege equipment, so we don't need to worry about that at all. Like, in regards to them, like, popping up over this gatehouse over here. And so this is all that we have to worry about. 1 ram. I think I'm going to send out Drangu because we do need to use up his ammunition immediately. Well, not immediately, but we need to make sure we make use of it and then we start charging a lot. Like, this is kind of... Obviously, if he... Oh, they're going to fire at him. That's not allowed. Right, you're going to run really far away then. I suppose if they're just going to... Go on, go, 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 go. Just get out of there. I don't think they're going to fire over the wall at all. Yeah, but like, if we're going to try and catch them unawares, basically. But that's not a good start, really. But we did kind of need to get him out of there, I suppose. We've got no armor-piercing units here today. So, this is going to be quite difficult. In regards to their merchant militia in particular. Right, well...
The enemy are battering down the gates!
Yeah, go like that. You come over here. But at least we get to see Bree more, so that's good. And the Witch Knights there as the Fist of Angmar. Bring yourselves over here. We'll keep the Thralls in reserve. And we've got our archers over here. We're going to have to really make really good use of their ammunition. How's Drangu doing? Is he bloodied up? That's like the main thing. It doesn't look like he is. I can't tell. I think that's just his rusty armor. So, yeah, we're okay over here. That doesn't look like it's particularly loose formation, though. Oh, no, it was. Oh. Wargs, eh? Well, anyway, they're through now. So, let's see. We're going to obviously slow this sucker down. But if they just want to stay on that ram, that'll be absolutely fantastic for us. So we've kind of got to... They'll probably come through here, won't they? Because they'll probably follow this path over here.
No longer ours. The enemy
Which should
have
be
taken...
very odd. Greenway Spearmen then oncoming. What are their stats? 5 and 13? Wow, it's like I've played this game before. Right, yeah, let's get them all in there. And then, you know, that could be a good target then. Oh, right, for the cav, we need you guys over here because you're a bonus against cavalry. And now then, let's bring those guys. Obviously, their reinforcements are now on the way, but they're going to take a really long time. Drangu then, you're going to get some really solid shots in the back there. Let's just charge you guys in there. We don't need to send in the Witch Knights just yet, but, I mean, we kind of want to, because, like, we need to make use of them. Oh, they're kind of coming toward... Where are they going? I don't think ladders work, do they? I don't think they do. Right, well, just go up fire at will. I think you're probably going to fire into that area anyway. Make sure you get out of there real quick. Yeah, that's not too bad. Not too bad, but This isn't going fantastically well, not going to lie. Right, go in there, attack the Greenway Riders, and on to then. The thing is, though, if we send him in and he dies... Oh, the Breland Bodyguards are over there. The Breland Bodyguards are over there. Right, do not fire at will, because you would just shoot at the Merchant Militia, and that's not something we want. That's just a waste. But then these fellas shoot into Barman Pikemen. Right there. If you get all good shots and don't fire at our own men, every single one of those is going to find a kill. Like, no doubt. And that is something that we obviously can get on board with. So got these guys in reserve. Onto as well. Who's he getting shot by? Bloody band of Brush archers. Right, well, oh my word. This is not going to plan. You're taking a lot of losses. Right. Push on in. Oh, you go in there. You stay out. You stay out. You go in there, because... Right, you just need to go in there now. Like, you need to get properly in there. Because we can't really send you up against the Breland Bodyguards, because as I say, I think you'll die. So you just shoot in there. And make sure Drangu doesn't get caught. We can bring him round and take out these watch sheriffs now, though. Oh! Bingo! It's not really... Oh, I just scared my dog there. She is... she thinks I'm talking to her. That's quite funny. But no. Right, so... That is a big win. Huge dub. Huge dub. Killing the enemy general that quickly. Right, Drangu, you're going to come in there, because as you can see, they're routing. And the Witch Knights now... really showing off their... what's the word? Showing their quality. So now it's time for Onchu, Captain of Angmar, to show off his quality. Right, and yeah, you come over here now then. And yeah, they've all routed. It's as easy as that, really. I mean, it's not. I mean, it's not over yet either. Although it probably kind of is. I'm not gonna lie, that probably is. That probably is the end of it. Right, are you actually fighting anyone? No. Right, well, you can all pull out then. We'll use the cab to do the rest. As long as they don't send anything back.
The enemy are badly bloodied.
Although they look like they are sending them back.
Half their men.
Oh, that's not allowed. And there's 34 of them. Drat. Oh, they're routing. Right, well, you need to make sure that we catch them all, because we absolutely need to wipe these fools out. But they're sending more. Their merchant militia is still after us. If they do come in, well, that's fine. Right, let's just clear up as many of these as we can. And now we have the second wave. And we've got merchant militia coming in. We've got some farmhand pikemen. They're going to be exhausted, so, and they're already wavering. We've got Drangu in, and they've just left. There's 177 of them, and they've run away. We're going to wait for all of these guys to get in, and then we're going to do the same envelopment. Hopefully that will see them rout naturally. I mean, they're steady. Obviously, it would be really good to catch them, but I'm kind of hoping that they come back. But they've just got more of these units coming in, so it'd be a bit of a shame just to...
Defeat seems almost certain.
How is it certain? I feel like victory is almost certain. We've like lost no one. Right, well, just charge in. They're seemingly just trying to barge in through us. They've got some Greenway Spearmen, Farmhand Pikemen. Probably not going to cut it, really. Like, they're probably going to run away shortly. Oh, but those merchant militia did come back. That's actually quite good. And they're sending in journeymen. Let's just set these guys up if we can. Kind of like that. And there's all of our units. You know what? Just everyone, just get them. Just get them. And yeah, I think that's probably okay. We've got time before the rest of them come. I feel like Bree is pretty safely in our control here. Everyone just charge out and meet them. Send out our Warg Riders. Raiders, sorry. Raiders. If they can just get out with my 2 FPS when I'm trying to flash through
The
here.
enemy army flees the field. Pursue and run them down.
Oh, and they're running. They're running. Well, I might just fast forward to the point where something interesting actually happens, I guess. Let's just form up into a line like this. Oh, wait, what? Oh, what? They've somehow managed to get in the walls. Do they have their ram over here? Do they have a ram? How the hell did they get in? How is that possible? Where did they come from? They're just walking down this street. Onchu, get over here. All of our infantry just come and attack these guys, and yeah, you're both chasing units off. That's fine. But where the hell did they come from? Is that gate just there, like open? Do we just have like the guy at the gate that's just going like, oh yeah, do you like want to come in? And then they're like, yeah, sure, come on in. I don't know. If you know what I mean. It's not a very good analogy at all. Right, you come over here as well. And just fire at whatever you want. I mean, they're already wavering, so they're probably going to run away. Yeah, they're routing. Now it's just those guys left. Send our men around the back. And, oh, they've got those Bandober archers. Oh, we do not want... We don't want Drangu getting killed. We do not want Drangu getting killed. So, run over here. And,
battle seems to be swinging in our favor.
Yeah.
From such tidings does
It does kind of seem like that. Right, come over here. And then just charge after them. Go, go, go. Drangu's kind of out of this battle now because I just don't know how many he's lost. Oh, shoot them. We'll shoot the journeymen. They don't look like they're actually doing anything, so are they just going to... Does look like they're just going to skirmish away. So Drangu, just come over here. You can fire at stuff. We'll send those two after them. Those after them. And we'll wait for them to run away. Hopefully it shan't be too long. Get out of there. And continue battle. I think we've killed enough. We don't need to go any further. Heroic victory. Drangu with 169. 168 to Hillmen. But just the fact that we killed off their generals so easily, and then we've got the Witch Knights to scare the rest of them. That was kind of it.
We shall continue tomorrow.
These Darn Tootin High Elves just keep coming after us, and...
We are disgraced.
Oh, if he goes into Bruinost, he can just be the governor there, I suppose. Baggage train lost. Yeah, Macbeatha is not having a good time at all.
Yes.
Did we have a ballista here? Or is that... Oh no, it's in Fahamgathol, isn't it? Yeah, there it is. Right, well, let's just have one final check with the spy. There's anything over here? There's not. Thorinzor's still got only 3 units. It's bizarre.
Yes.
Right, well, we're going to go in there. And
Besieging the
I can't remember what dwarven cities look like. I'd imagine they do actually have walls. So let's just get a bunch of towers, siege towers. And oh, we've got our first post-barracks events units. Post-barracks event units. Superior chainmail, I think. Is that not... Is that from our tier 4 only? Yes. Ah. Well, we can obviously get black iron plate from Cameth over there. Once we get that, and Imladris as well. But yeah, we're not going to be getting that anytime soon. Khandum then did get the barracks. So these guys, yeah, they get 13, 17, 6, 17, which is actually... It's not too bad of a defense, really, and 15 really is good on an archer, particularly that 11 armor, because then that obviously helps them in archer battles, although they'd probably still lose because they're not that good. Dead Man's Dyke got the warg camp then, so we can send these wargs over here. They can go back for retraining, and in fact that is what we're going to be doing, and they make it back in one turn, which is fantastic. But, yeah, the Breeland, they look like they're trying to get Bree back. So let's just send those units in there for now. And we shall think about some kind of retaliation. We'll just merge our units like that as well. Can we get some, like, better units? Do we have some over here? Oh, well, what am I saying? Yes, we've got some over here, shall we say. But yeah, those guys, they're going to come... We'll bring them to Bree. We'll bring them to Bree because they're quite useful against that. And... I don't know, is it too soon to send these guys out? No, I think we're okay to send them out. Send them... Send it! You're off and you're going to go and join our armies over here. The Witch King is probably going to take Gahuzanur next turn. You know, I've always said it as Gahuzanar because that's how Galli always said it. It's amazing how watching someone for such a long time and then saying it exactly the same. But I guess that is exactly how we learn language in the first place. We learn it from our parents who just say it over and over in a certain way. And then like accents as well, particularly in... I mean, say in England, where I live, England's a constituent country of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland, and we've got a bunch of accents. I wouldn't say I've got a very particular Derbyshire accent at all. Yeah, I don't know. A typical Derbyshire accent is quite different, I guess. I don't know. It feels like such an abstract accent to me. Around here, though, people tend to say like things like "Ay up me duck," things like that. That just means like "hi," but that's not accent. That's just how people speak, I guess. Right. Well, we're gonna end the turn here. Oh no! Wait, hang on. Yeah, we need to get that in there, I think. Oh no, we don't really. And Macbetha is in there now, so we can potentially just move out, can we? No. 50%? How is it so low? Let's go through here. And, oh, normally I would get rid of the Brawler's Pit, but I suppose now that it's there, we may as well have it, I suppose. Chicken farming. Oh, we can destroy that. Oh, that's new. So we got rid of that. Apologies if I don't remember to... If I don't remember to mute that. I do try to always mute those things, but there's probably a chance that one or two have got through. Right, well, in that case, you're going to have to stay there for just a turn. What have they got in there then? Nothing. Oh, but there is that army there. Captain Forlong. And we've got Sons of the Fallen there as well. Right, well, let's end the turn. We'll give it another one. And we have been besieging Imladris, which is not some... Oh, and then that army as well. Oh, come on! Give us a break! So there's a very strong possibility that we're going to lose Rivendell over there. We've not got really anything in there at all, and that general's going to die.
An order.
We'd have to attack that army on the way up there, or do we? Do we even need to? Right, so we're going to march out with everything. Potentially, could we make it take out the Imladris army and then... Oh no, we're just going to... You're just going to chill there. If you get attacked, you get attacked. I don't want to risk the lives of these two. So we're gonna prioritize taking out Imladris. I mean, or that army there. I mean, they might take it on the next turn, but yeah, we'll make it their next turn. So if they do it over the end turn, it is what it is. It is what it is. But we can then hope to perhaps make it back before Captain Forlong, you know, does that. But that's kind of like, it doesn't necessarily matter. Like, we don't need Bruinost. We just needed primarily just to kill Gandalf as well. That was like a big plus. Right, so you're on your way down. We're building a bit of a small army there. So if Dunland are already attacking them, then it's only a matter of time before they do go down, because they don't have probably any armies. So, especially now that we've beat them back so many times. And Threlin, he's just going to let the Witch King take this then. We've got 2 siege towers. What do they have in here? They've got 3 units, including the general. But it should... Well, I mean, the Witch King's not going to be massively useful in that battle, but we're going to save that for the next turn. Next episode. So I hope that you join me for that one. Thank you very much for watching, and yeah, next time we're going to be fighting a battle there, probably going to be fighting that. Perhaps we will make it down to Fennas Dronen, but I wouldn't bet on it. I mean, we're obviously going to fight Gahuznor immediately, Gahuznor, and yeah, interesting times. So thank you very much for watching one more time, and I'm going to bed. I'm going with Gandalf. Good day.